Do you have a document that you are working on? It can be a project document, it can be a thesis document, it can be a PhD document, and you may need to add one of the following. You may need to add the numbers in that document, different number format, Roman numbers or the normal numbers. You may want to create table of contents. You may want to create the list of tables. You may want to create list of figures. This video, I'll show you how to do this quick and easy. The first thing we need to do is to enter page numbers. And remember, for the first few pages, the Roman numbers are actually recommended. So up to the abstract, up to here, the Roman numbers are recommended as the page numbers. But from chapter 1 or from introduction, the normal numbers are recommended. The normal numbers are recommended. So how do you do this? How do you separate a page so that you can have one part? You have the Roman numbers as page numbers, and the other part has the normal numbers as the page numbers. So this is how. The first thing, you need to separate the cover page or the first page of your project. What you do, you go to the cover page here. So at the end, you put your cursor at the end of the page, and then you go to design, layout, and then you go to breaks, and then you say next page. So what you do to separate different to have different page number format is you put the page breaks. So here you say insert a section break and start the new section on the next page. So that's how you do it. So here you have put a section break, and if you want to view it, you can see, go to view and go to draft. There you can see you have a section break to next page. Then, because the first page does not have any number, the first page does not have any number, so start with the second page where you have Roman number 1. So you go all the way to your abstract. Here is your abstract. So we want to put a break here because we want the Roman numbers to up to that point. We want the Roman number up to this point, and then the normal numbers start from the chapter 1. So again, you put your cursor there at the end of the page. Then you go to design, go to layout, then breaks, then you say next page. There you go. And if you go to view and you see draft, you can see you have put a section break. So you break your page into two. The first one is the cover page or the main page here, because this page does not have any page, so you break that. And then the other section is between the other pages you have in your document up to the point you want to have the Roman numbers. In my case, up to abstract. Then now you are free now to enter the pages. So how do you enter the pages? This is how you enter the pages. So we start with the first page of our document. So you highlight the first page up to the first page, and then you go to insert, and then you go to page numbers, and then you say format page numbers, format page numbers, page number, insert, page number, format page number. And this time the number format, we want the normal format, but here you say start at 0. You say you want to start at the 0, and then you say okay. Then you go again, insert, page number, then now here you choose where you want to insert the page number, and you want to insert it at the bottom of the page at this point. At this point, So we insert the page number, but once we insert the 0 point, you check this in the header and footer section that will appear. You check this different first page. You check that to have a different first page, and the 0 is supposed to disappear. The 0 is supposed to disappear. The next step is you select the other part of the section. Up to that point. You go to insert a page number. This time format page numbers, and the format is we want the Roman numbers. Start at the first Roman number, then you say okay. There you go. So it will insert the Roman numbers, starting with 1. Then the final part here supposed to start with 1. It has already inserted the numbers, but to be on the safe side, you can go ahead and select the other part. You can go ahead and select the other part of your document. And go to insert page numbers, format page numbers. Make sure that it's the number format. Start at 1, and then you can store at the bottom of the page. So insert page numbers, bottom of the page, and then you choose the format, this format or this tag, and it will enter the pages. There you go. That's how you enter different pages format in your document, be it a project document, be it a thesis document, be it a PhD document, thesis document. That's how you enter different number format. Next, I'm going now to show you how to add the table of content, how to simply add the table of content. The next part now, I want to show you how to add the table of content, and it is very simple. What you need to do, the items you want to appear in the table of content, all you need to do is to declare them or to set them either as heading 1, being the first one, heading 2, being the second one, and then heading 3, being the third one. And if you have heading 4, you set it as heading 4, being number 4. So we are going to see how to differentiate them as we go back. So the first one is the declaration part. So you select this one. This is a heading 1. And if you want to modify its settings, you go to modify, 9 times New Roman. You put all the font you want, bold, alignment, and you say okay, because it's the first item. It will appear as the first level of the table of content. Dedication be heading 1. Acknowledgement will be heading 1. Remember, heading 1, heading 2, heading 3, you can always modify the way you want them to appear in your document, the document you are working on. Then if you want the table of content to appear also, to be heading 1. List of abbreviation will be heading 1. The first level of the table of content, the second, the third, the fourth, just like that. List of figures, heading 1. List of tables, heading 1. Abstract, heading 1. There we go. Chapter 1, heading 1. Introduction, heading 1. Background of the study. This now will be the second level, will be heading 2. And if you want to modify the way you want it to appear, you go modify, right click the style, and then you click modify and modify the way you want to do. So you select all the heading and you specify their heading. This now will be which style? Heading 2. This one here will be heading 2. 1.3, this is the third level, so it will be heading 3. Again, you can modify and specify the type of formatting option you want depending on your document. This one will be heading 2. This one will be heading 2. This one will be heading 2. There you go. Go to the next chapter, the same thing. So this one will be heading 1. This one will be heading 2. No, 1, sorry, heading 1. This one will be heading 2. So you do like that, to all the heading. This will be heading 2. You do like that, and then once you are done, you go to the page you want to insert your table of content. Here is the table of content. The table of content here. So here is the page you want to enter the table of content. So once you put your cursor there, you go to references, and then table of content, and then custom table of content. So here you customize how you want your table to appear. So you come to modify table of content number 1. So this is level 1. You modify, you put the style you want for the level 1. Table of content 2, sorry, table of content 2, you modify again. So this is level 2 for the table of content, the way you want to appear. Table of content number 3, level 3, you modify the way you want it to appear. Then you say okay, then you say okay, and then you say okay. There you go. And your table of content will appear. There you can see the way it is. So if you modify your table of content like the way we are going to do, let's say we want to add more. Remember, we have reached up to 2.2, so we can go to the other. So this one will be, we go here, will be heading 3. This one will be heading 3. This one will be heading 3 because it is the level 3. 1, 2, 3. This one will be heading 2. This one will be heading 3. This one will be heading 3. One will be heading 3. One will be heading 2. Level 2, 1, 2. This one will be heading 2. This one will be heading 2. Then we go to the next chapter. So this one will be heading 1. This also will be heading 1. And this will be heading 2. So once you are done with that, you go back to your table and click your table here, and then you say update, and then you say update entire table. There you go. You can see now you have added the other items. There, you right click, you say update, and then you say if you want the table only or you want the entire table only, you update the pages only, entire table, to update the content and also the tables. You say update, and it will update everything based on what you have done. And that's how you update, because this is dynamically generated. You cannot edit directly here, so you have to work with the content you have added. Let's say, for example, you have added a content that is not supposed to be in the table of content, because sometimes it happens. Let's say we have this part here, and we may have declared as heading 2, like that. So if you go to your table of content here, and then you update, that content will appear. You can see here the main aim of this, and it's not supposed to be there. So what you are supposed to do is to go to that part and select that part and make it normal content, make it normal content, and then go back to your table of content. Again, you update entire table so that it can update the content and the pages. There you go. It's not there, it has been. So that's how you generate the table of content. Next, how do you quickly insert the list of figures and the list of tables? So this is how to do it. You go to the home, and then you go to the heading styles, and then here you create a new style. There you go. And the first style we want to create is for the tables. Style here, tables, and then you say modify the style type. You define it as the paragraph based on the caption, and the base is on the caption. And the style following the paragraph will be also the caption. There you go. Name, tables, paragraph, style type paragraph, caption, name still Romans. This is where you put the way you want it to appear, the settings, the way you want it to appear, the formatting style you want, you put it that way. So that's how you create. So we have added a new style. Sorry, this is supposed to be heading 1, and you can update. We have created a new style there. Then that is for the tables. Then you create another one, a new style. This one is for the list of figures. You say modify. The style type here is paragraph. You say the paragraph. Style based on here, you save the caption there. Style for the following paragraph, you say again the caption. There you go. Then you do the formatting the way you want it to appear, that formatting, and then you are done. So we have the figures, and then we have the table. So how do you now enter the table? So you go to your document again now. For the figures, you select the style. For the figures, there you go, figures. For the figure, there you select the figure style. For the table, there you go, you select the table style. There you go, select the table style. For the figure, there you go, you select the figure style. For the tables, there you go, you select the table style. Table style, you select the table style. The table, select the table style. The table, select the table style. The figures, you select the figure style. So this is the quickest and the easiest way you can enter list of figures and list of tables. Figure, you enter the figure style, you select the figure style. For the table, you select the table style. For the table, select the table style. Figures, you select the figure style. There you go. Then now you go to the page where you want to enter now those items. So you put your cursor there. So we want to enter the list of figures. So you go to insert, and then insert references. You go to references, and then you go to insert table of figures. References, insert table of figures. So here you click options. Yeah, and then the style we want is the figures. Remember, we created the figures tables. So figures, yeah, figures, then you say okay. You can modify the way you want it to appear, the formatting you want it to appear, and then you say okay. There you go. It has added the figures we have declared. The other one is list of tables. Put your cursor where you want to enter your list of tables. Then you go to References, Insert Table of Figures. Then you go to Options. This time now the style is the tables. Remember the table we created, the style we created. And you go to the tables. Here you are. The tables here. You say okay. You can modify here if you want to do this formatting the way you want your tables to appear, and then you say okay. I say okay. Once you're done, you say okay. Do you want to replace the selected table of figures? You say no, because you are creating a new one. You say no there, and it will actually insert the table of list of tables you have created. You can see this one, it has a 10 here. This one being as we selected this 10 here. You can see this 10 here. So we can just select this part only. So these are some of the things you actually encounter. Go to table. This 10 should be normal. Don't do that. Should be normal. Don't know why it is highlighting the table. Let's see whether it will behave. This would be normal. Be normal. Normal. So let's see whether it will behave. Table. There you go. It has behaved. That is good. And that's how you quickly and very easily insert page format, different page format, a table of content, list of figures, and a list of tables. So make sure that you like and share this video. To make a very huge difference. And if you are new here, please make sure that you subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell to be notified whenever I upload a new video. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next video.